most people who win the USA green card do not have the slightest idea about flight ticket, housing, and probably job, car, healthcare, education for children when they arrive in the US or before, in the case of a flight ticket. And there has been a lot of, I think, misinformation surrounding this whole thing about the green card, the USA green card. And that is why I'm here to demystify this kind of information about the green card, whether you get a free flight ticket, whether you get a free house, whether you get a free car, whether you're given free education for your children, for yourself, and whether you get what we call free healthcare, hospitality for you. And this will demystify this information for those people who will be very fortunate to win the green card. And I know most people will win the green card eventually. So, do you get a free house when you win, when and if you win the green card? And my simple answer is no. You do not get a free, you don't get free flight ticket, and you don't get a free house, and you don't get a free car when you win the green card. Sorry for breaking your bubble for those people who thought that you will be given these things when you win the green card. So, who bears the cost of the flight ticket ndege ya kwenda mpaka US? Who bears the cost for the flight for you and family who are relocating to the US? And the simple answer is it's you who has to prepare, who is going to, it's you who has to get the money for paying for the flight ticket to the US. And for those people who are asking how much money do you pay for flight ticket to the US, the answer cannot be, I cannot give you one figure. I cannot be able to give you just one figure. Otherwise, I'll be able to explain to you what items, what factors you need to consider before you decide how much money you'll pay for the flight to the US after you win the USA green card. And the results will be, they are usually announced around May 6th. Maybe for this year it will be May 2023. Subsequent years might change, but mostly it's May, the beginning of May. So the cost of the flight ticket to the US depends with the one when you want to fly to the US. So, for example, right now we are in January. If you want to fly to the US and you've already gotten the visa, maybe you've done your interviews and you've already gotten the visa, you can book a flight ticket 3 or 4 months in advance, so that you'll be flying at around May or April for those people who have already gotten the visa. That means the flight ticket will be cheaper because advance booking allows you to get a bargain. Unapata pesa ni kidogo, which is required for you to book that flight. So, if by good luck, by good chance, you win the green card this time around, wait for the interview to be scheduled. Go to the interview, and when you get the visa, I usually don't advise people to book a flight the same month. You can book a flight. You can go to different websites for different airlines and book a flight which is 3 months ahead, and that allows you to get the benefit of having booked in advance. Also, make sure that you're not booking a flight during the high season, because for the US and most of these Western countries, there are high seasons when you find that children are not in school, for example. And those seasons, you find that like the summer season, you find that the flight ticket is high. So book flights for when it's winter, when the prices are relatively lower. And most of other things determine the amount of money you're going to pay for the flight ticket. Also, consider that different airlines basically have differing prices, and most of these Western airlines like KLM, name them, Delta, name them, Swiss Air, their prices are always a little bit higher as compared to these airlines from, for example, from Qatar, fly Emirates and Oman Air, Egypt Air, if it has a direct flight to the US, I don't know. Kenya Airways, they differ. So I usually tell people, if you can get your a flight with these airlines which are from African countries or Gulf countries, they'll be cheaper for you. The other thing I wanted to talk about is housing. How do you get into housing? Definitely, you'll need someone to host you when you arrive in the US. And that means that gives you time to get to get a proper footing, to get to know the city you are in, and maybe to get your driver's license and to get a job, or else look for a school for your children. And also, not forgetting that you'll need that host, because that is where your permanent residence card will be sent to. That address is where your permanent residence card will be sent to. So that is it about the free house. You don't get a free house. It's you to start working or save up some money to be able to rent a house when you arrive in the US. What about cars and driving license? You'll need to get a driver's license once you arrive in the US. You can drive for some time with your international driver's license from maybe your country, maybe Kenya. You can drive for some time using your international driver's license, but you'll need to be licensed to get the USA driver's license, because even the side with which the US drives and the side which the Kenyan drivers drive on the road is different. So you'll need to be reoriented properly. There are many myths about the USA green card. We'll be debunking them when we get time. We'll be coming here and talk about it. So if you are fortunate enough to win the green card, which is May 2023, be sure to dig deeper, research more about what is needed of you. Make sure that you present yourself properly and you present the best of you at the interview, so that you increase your chances of winning, of not winning. You increase your chances of being given the visa to go and live and work in the US. Thank you very much and have a good day.